This must be where old campers go to die.
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with him?
Come on. Excuse me, sir. Can we help you?
Well, howdy.
Is there anything we can do? You look like you're not feeling too well.
Yeah, leg cramps. Just leg cramps. Twisted it last night defending a cocktail waitress against 2 tap beers and a Rob Roy.
Well, let's go inside and let our doctors take a look at it, okay?
Oh, well, that's mighty nice of you.
Here, let's give you a hand. Play the guitar, huh?
I chord a little. I mostly do oofus music.
Oofus?
Oofus, oldest natural form of music, unsullied and untainted by man, beast, or amplifier. Thank you.
Die Wunde ist nicht sehr tief, aber seien Sie in Zukunft etwas vorsichtiger, wenn Sie schon einen Eispickel für Ihre Gartenarbeit benutzen. Geben Sie meine Tetanusspritze und versorgen Sie die Wunde, und dann kann er wieder entlassen werden.
Okay, give me a CBC and 4 views of the abdomen, right?
Appendix?
No, it's always an appendix.
Yeah, not necessarily. We had a few contusions today, 1 ice pick job, and 3 gunshot wounds.
Forget it, I'm just a little tired.
Yeah, I noticed you've been acting a little wilted lately.
Wilted?
Like old lettuce.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, now why can't you be happy like Stanley here?
I have every right to be happy. 10 wonderful years in a wonderful hospital.
10 years?
Stanley, why are you winking at me?
That's right, just keep teasing me. Should I take off Friday or Saturday?
Saturday is a terrific day.
Saturday, great!
On the other hand, Friday's not too bad either.
You guys, you really suck. They're always teasing. Everybody teases Riverside.
I think he wants to know about the party.
What party?
Don't they usually have a big bash when the guy's been here 10 years?
Oh, right. Yeah, well, I assume somebody's working on it.
10 years? Ooh, 1 hospital. You know, 1 month anywhere and I want out. How long have I been here? 2 years now?
Is that what's bothering you?
Trap, I was a preemie. I wouldn't even stay in the womb for the full 9 months.
Now, look, pal, if you're thinking about cutting out of here, I may get violent.
You care that much?
No, I just don't enjoy interviewing new surgeons. They lie about how good they are.
Hey, Gonz? Know any good doctors?
You bet.
It's good, sir.
You're pretty indoors, too, man.
Thank you. Temp's just under 100.
Leg's pretty red and swollen. Could be phlebitis.
No, I've come from kicking too much. They talked through my Jimmy Rogers medley.
Lie back, please.
Ooh.
That hurts, huh?
Well, I might. I don't mind when they talk to my Charlie Rich number or Mel Tillis or even Willie Nelson, but Jimmy Rogers deserves respect.
Sounds like you're into country music.
Oh, country and oofus.
You like oofus music?
Do you? Where did you learn that?
I don't know. Just always knew it.
Well, you got talent.
Well, thank you. And you've got a date with our X-ray department. I'll give you a requisition. See you later, Mr. Wendover.
Okay. Is he a big man around here?
Oh, Dr. Gates. He's one of the best surgeons we've got.
Oh, yeah? Figures. His oofus ain't bad either.
I'm worried about him, Ernie. Kid's restless, fidgety.
So what else is new?
Come on, I'm serious.
Well, he's serious.
You bet he is. He's starting to make noises about leaving.
That's serious. Maybe he just needs a vacation.
Oh, no, come on. We're too busy now. I can't spare him.
He's an impetuous young man, Trapper. One of these days he might just pick up the Titanic and...
Oh, hi, Ernie.
Well, speak of the devil. We were just discussing the possibility of sending you on a vacation, my boy.
Summer camp? Yes. You could learn to swim, paddle a canoe, meet girls.
Might help cure that restless feeling.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, but if I go, I will go on my own terms, no strings, no obligations.
Must you go at all?
I can't help it, Ernie. It's just the way I am. Look, Trapper, we just admitted a new patient. His name's Hubley Wendover. He's a really beautiful old guy. If you get a chance, I'd like you to look in on him.
What's wrong with him?
He's got phlebitis in his left leg, abdominal tenderness, fever. Rancusi said she saw signs of nausea and weakness.
How old is he?
About 60, I guess. I've ordered a complete workup, blood, x-rays, the whole schmear.
Okay, I'll take a look at him.
Looks like the Titanic has got a mate.
Ooh, I like that. That thing's a work of art.
So is he.
Who? Hey, that's him.
Who?
That's Wendover.
What's he doing down there?
Well, that's what I'd like to know.
Come on in.
Hey, Mr. Wendover.
Name's Hub.
Okay, Hub. Why aren't you an X-ray?
Been busier than an anthill under a chocolate factory. Figured I'd bide my time with Lulu.
You know, you shouldn't be walking around on that leg.
Let me put this thing back in, and then let's take a little ride. Sometimes when you run them a lot, they recall how they purred when they were new.
This thing was never new.
And just what are you driving, son?
That's it right next door.
That mess out there is yours.
It's my wheels, my home, my way of life, yes.
Boy, your way of life wouldn't win a beauty contest in a wrecking yard.
Look, Mr. Wendover.
Name's Hub.
Hub, you have a bad leg, a fever, and a bellyache, and I'm taking you back to the hospital right now.
How long you been doctoring?
Long enough to know a difficult patient when I see one. Now, come on.
Hold on, boy, just a small minute there.
Is there anyone in here?
Hi, Arnold.
Oh, Gates. Should have suspected it. What is this monstrosity doing here?
Well, you know how it is, Arnold. The Titanic's been in heat, and...
This is a hospital parking lot.
And a mighty fine one, too.
Mr. Wendover, I'd like you to meet Mr. Slocum, our hospital administrator.
Howdy.
If this thing is yours, I'd like you to move it at once.
Arnold, this gentleman is my patient.
I'm not surprised.
He's been through a great deal.
I tell you about it, but you'd cry the tan right out of your shoes.
He'll leave as soon as he's able to.
Well, a quick cure would be greatly appreciated.
Serve him right if I hung around a couple of days.
It would, and you will. Come on.
Hold on, boy. I stopped here to get my leg fixed up, not to pitch camp in this place.
Are you going to let Arnold Slocum off that easy?
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, let's go. That's the way, Mr. Cutlass. Now you're moving with your dear honey. Hang in there. Way to go, Mr. Cutlass.
Mr. Wendover. Mr. Wendover.
Here.
Sorry to interrupt the concert.
Keep it going, gang. Keep it going.
Please take off all your jewelry. Oh, it's lovely. Family heirloom?
Somebody's family. I can't remember whose. Would you help me with this thing, please?
Oh, sure. Here we go.
Thank you, ma'am. Here you
Hmm. Gates. Aren't you Mr. Wendover?
I won that little beauty in a poker game.
Ah, we've got a Dr. Gates here. George Gates, too.
I met him. I hope he's a better poker player than that George Gates.
Come on.
Hey, you know how Dad is, Arnold, always so thoughtful. Well, he's having a little get-together for the family on Sunday night. So in case you're looking for me...
Oh, have a good time.
And if you need me for anything really special, Arnold, Saturday would be a good night.
Well, you would know.
Oh, thanks, Arnold. That's a help.
Oh, Miss Rancusi.
Yes.
Do you by any chance know what it is that's bothering Dr. Riverside?
Oh,
10th anniversary? Party.
Of course.
He's afraid nobody's made any plans.
Oh, well, I think that's terribly unfair. Whoever's giving it should at least let him know when. When is it?
I don't know. I thought you might know.
Oh, well, we'll all know soon enough, I'm sure.
This old boy sits up, looks his wife right in the eye, says, "Are you going to believe what you see or what I tell you?" Oh, what we need right now is about a gallon of good hard cider.
How about lemon jello?
Oh, that'd be good, too. Listen, thanks for coming by to visit me. Come by tomorrow morning. Listen, we're going to have dancing girls and a live magician. Bye. Come back now.
Dr. McIntyre.
Doctor?
Dr. Gates asked me to drop by and take a look at you.
Oh, sure, McIntyre. You're his best buddy.
Oh, do you say that?
Heard it around a number of times. How'd my x-rays turn out?
Negative?
Sounds like I'm cured.
Well, we're not quite sure what's wrong with you. You may have a little problem with your pancreas.
Doctor, I eat little problems for breakfast. Oh, he's a nice boy. Just a nice boy, that Gates. Is he married?
Not yet. But a lot of women have set traps for him. Listen, you're more comfortable sitting up or lying down?
At my age, sitting up has its merits. I'll bet you he comes from a fine family.
Probably.
Don't he say?
About his family? Not too much. By the way, you, dropped this an x-ray. The radiologist asked me to give it back to you.
You gonna ask me about this name?
Should I?
You're his best buddy.
Right, and I'm not answering any more than I'm asking.
Doc, wait. Just one little question, please. You mean he has never said anything, not even a word about his family?
His mother's in Green Oaks, Kansas. He writes to her from time to time.
And his father?
I don't know.
Thinks I'm dead, right? Why not? I walked out on him and his mama when he was crabgrass high. I expect that's a way of dying.
And now you're back. Why?
Ran into a fella in Berkeley. Told me about a Gates doctoring in San Francisco. Got me a little interested, you know. So when my legs swelled up on me, I was in San Jose. I figured it's a good excuse to get a look at him. Just a look. A few words, maybe a laugh or two. Never figured on bugging in like this.
If you need something to help you sleep, just tell the nurse, okay?
Are you going to tell him about me?
No way. That's your job.
How do I tell him a thing like that? What do I say to him? Howdy, boy, I'm your daddy. He'd walk a spit in my face, walk right away.
And why did you come back?
I got to look at him. I'd talk to him. Now, I got me some proudness to take with me when I go. You got it in your mind that I should tell him, right? Isn't that what's buzzing around your head?
Good night.
Exercising. A man could rot lying in that soft thing. What'd you find out?
You need a valve job and a new alternator.
I'm talking about me, not Lulu.
Oh, all the tests haven't been evaluated yet. But I think that Lulu's a lot sicker than you are.
You always been interested in cars?
Yeah, for as long as I can remember. Mom says that my dad used to putter around with them. Come on, let's check your BP.
Is he still puttering? Your dad?
I don't know. He took off when I was a kid.
That must have been rough on your mom.
Yeah, I guess it was for a while, but she ended up marrying a local banker. Had a pretty good life. He died a few years ago.
Who, the banker?
Uh-huh.
What's she like?
My mom? She's quiet, kind of shy.
Then you must take after your old man.
I hope not. She's still a beautiful lady, though. She's got great legs.
I've always been a legs man.
Is that right? Let's take a look at yours. Oh, boy. Still pretty swollen. All right, I want you to stay in bed and keep the leg elevated.
Do I have to? Listen, I could use this time putting Lulu back in shape.
Well, I can do that. You're going to need a new alternator belt, though.
I got one in the RV. No, you don't have to bother yourself with that. You got better things to do.
Oh, I can find it. No, I like to do this. It's great relaxation. Stay off your feet, you understand?
Ah, Trapper. Gerade rief jemand vom Labor an. Wendovers Testergebnisse liegen vor.
Und wie sieht's aus?
Nicht besonders gut, komm.
You excuses, please, Mr. Carpenter. Okay.
You bet. See you later, Hub. And stay off those ledges.
Well, it can't be worse than a valve job, can it?
Oh, where'd you get that picture?
Well, some of those came with a camper.
This is me, Hub. Me, with my mother.
Oh, come on, that can't be. Those old pictures, they look like everybody.
Where did you get the picture?
I thought you were going to fix my RV and not go nosing around my private business.
How is this your private business? Hub, what's going on? What do you want with me?
I don't want nothing.
Look at me and say that. Hub, what is this all about? This picture, all those questions about me, my mother.
I got a right to ask questions.
Why?
Because I'm your daddy, that's why. My real name is Gates, George Gates.
Oh, my God. You?
Well, you wanted the truth, and now you got it. All things were going so good. Boy, why'd you have to go ask him questions? But they don't have to change, son. None of it has to change.
All those years. All that time. It was like you were dead.
They're gone, all those years. They're finished. But I can make it up to you. I promise I'll make it up to you. Hell's fire, son. I'm still your father. I ain't as dead as you think.
I'm sorry. I learned it in medical school. Once you're dead, you're dead.
Gonzo? Hey, wait a minute. What's the rush?
Hold on. Did you know about him?
Who?
Him, Hub Wendover, my father.
Come on in here.
Answer me.
Not here. Get your butt in there and we'll talk.
You knew who he was.
And you didn't say a word, not one lousy word.
Would it make any difference if I had?
I don't know. Maybe I could have handled it better, accepted it better somehow. I don't even remember the last time I saw him. I was 3, maybe 4. I have spent a lifetime hating that man. I grew up watching my mother stare out the window, waiting for some troubadour to come back. How am I supposed to accept him now?
You're going to be very long feeling sorry for yourself.
It's coming to me. I'm not accepting him, Trapper. I don't care if he was my father. He's out of my life completely. That's the way he wanted it then. That's the way I want it now.
What if I told you he's a very sick man?
What do you mean?
His tests are finished. The GI man thinks pancreatic cancer.
Oh, no.
I know the cure rate is lousy, but there's always a chance.
Miserable bastard. He never gave me a chance to love him. And now he won't even let me hate him.
Dann hat sich Gonzo auf dem Absatz umgedreht und ist abgehauen, als ob eine Horde von Wildschweinen hinter ihm her wäre. Er hat nicht von mir ausgespuckt, aber fast.
Es tut mir leid.
Mir auch. Ich wollte weiter nichts als ein paar Tage mit ihm zusammen sein und es lief ja auch ganz gut an. Haben Sie ihm das mit dem Krebs gesagt?
Mhm.
Wie hat er es aufgenommen?
Wissen Sie, er ist bedrückter, als er es zugeben will.
Ich habe nie geglaubt, dass der Tod zu fürchten ist. Jeder von uns muss einmal sterben. Denn für jeden ist das Leben nur eine flüchtige Zwischenstation. Meine kleine Privatphilosophie, Herr Doktor.
Hören Sie, George,
Nein, bitte sagen Sie Hub. George ist einfach ungewohnt. Es liegt viel zu weit zurück.
Also gut, Hub. Ich bin nicht hier, um Ihnen was vorzulügen. Mit anderen Worten, ich will Ihnen nicht erzählen, dass eine Krebsgeschwulst überhaupt nicht so ernst ist. Das wäre falsch. Aber wir können sie behandeln.
Wie?
Bestrahlungstherapie, Chemotherapie und Ähnliches. Wir müssen operieren, um zu sehen, wie weit sich der Krebs ausgebreitet hat und was dagegen zu tun ist.
Doktor, Sie kennen Gonzo sehr gut. Glauben Sie, dass wir noch zueinander finden?
Möglicherweise, aber er ist nun mal unberechenbar. Er ist wie sein Vater. Werden Sie sich operieren lassen?
Operieren Sie?
Oh ja.
Sind Sie ein guter Chirurg?
Der Beste.
Großartig, dass Sie so bescheiden sind. Danke, Doktor.
Together.
George!
Hi, Mom.
Oh, it's so good to see you, dear. Let me look at you. You look wonderful. You've actually put on some weight.
Well, this hospital food is very unpredictable. Come on, let's get you situated.
Gonzo, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hi, Trap. I'd like you to meet my mother, Henrietta Lansing. This is Dr. McIntyre.
Ah.
Doctor, I'm so delighted to meet you. George has written a lot about you.
Not too much, I hope. Surprise visit?
I called Mom last night. I told her about our patient in 409. All things considered, I thought she'd want to know.
I'm not so sure I do want to know. I'm not even sure I should be here. But if he's that ill, I thought... Well, if you must know, I don't know what I thought.
That's understandable. It's a difficult situation.
It's like 27 years suddenly caving in on me. Do you think it's wise for me to see him?
Well, wise or unwise, we have a small problem. He isn't here.
What are you talking about?
He left the hospital.
It's impossible. His RV's parked right outside.
Come here. Notice anything peculiar?
The Titanic's gone.
You noticed.
He stole it. He stole the Titanic.
Oh, George, I don't think he would.
I'll kill him. I swear to God, if I ever find that father of mine, I will tear him apart. Take care of my mom, will you? I'm calling the cops.
I feel so useless just sitting here taking up your time.
Ah, no problem. We'll probably be hearing from the police pretty soon. They'll be able to spot the Titanic from 2 states away.
You know, I hate to admit this, but I'm almost relieved George isn't here. I'm dreading that confrontation.
He know you were coming here?
No. Poor mixed up George. Now we'll have a criminal charge to contend with, too. And that son of ours, impetuous, just like his father. I don't relish playing referee between those two.
You knew all this before you left. And you came anyway.
I was married to the man. I bore his child. It won't hurt me to reach out and forgive.
Well, I'm not sure that Hub is looking for forgiveness.
Our marriage was a failure. I'd be very unfair to make him totally responsible. And until now, I've never had the chance to discuss it with him.
Hello. Aha. Okay, that's good news. Thank you. Well, they found the Titanic.
And George.
Him, too. Oh, excuse me, I better find that son of yours.
May I talk to you?
What about?
Well, we just got a call from the sheriff's station over in Inverness to let us know that they have found the Titanic.
Are they sure it's the Titanic?
Well, there can't be 2 of them like that.
If there is one scratch, one dent, one extra speck of dust.
Look, they've got Hub in custody. Why don't you go on up there and get him, okay?
Me?
He's your father. And it's your motorhome.
No, I'm not going up there. If I go up there, I might end up killing him.
So don't go.
If I decide to go, I'll go.
Then go.
Just don't start telling me what to do, all right?
Look, I am chief of surgery of a major metropolitan hospital. There are decisions to be made here, surgeries to perform. So do what you damn well please.
Oh, thanks. You're a great help.
My goodness, he looks purple.
Okay, what do you want?
You look purple, too.
Ernie, you're not indispensable.
Excuse me. I was just on the 3rd floor station.
They heard the yelling?
Dr. Stanley Riverside was coming unglued. Nobody's pointing him to the party.
Well, point him.
That's the point. There is no party. Everybody thought everybody else was putting it together. He was moaning about ingratitude. Tears were gushing.
Oh, boy. All right, look, organize a quick party. Conference room, got some Guy Lombardo records, cheese dip.
One thing I forgot to tell you. Stay out of my life.
Excuse me. Get a cake. Happy anniversary. It's been a wonderful 10 years. We adore you, Stanley.
All on one cake?
Right small. Then get some sandwiches, some drinks, alert the staff, see how busy I am.
And another thing. We don't know one another.
What's bugging him?
Nothing personal. Okay, a few more suggestions from your friendly surgical caterer.
He's here, all right.
Who? Gates. George Gates.
Auto tech.
Gates. Gates. No Gates.
Try Wendover.
Oh, he's here. But you can't have him until he finishes making chili for us. Hub, your lawyer's here.
Now, look, I'm not exactly his lawyer.
Taste this, Sarge. I did the best I could with them makeshift ingredients. Howdy.
I don't believe this.
That wagon of yours drives pretty good. You come for it or for me?
Both.
Hub, it's not hot enough. It needs a little more spicy stuff, you know?
You got noble taste buds, Sarge.
Is this how you treat auto thieves?
Oh, Hub's been here a number of times. He's harmless. And he makes terrific chili. You're not pressing charges, are you?
I don't know yet.
You want it, it's yours. I just borrowed it because Lulu's out of shape.
Where were you taking it?
I ain't quite sure yet. When I get itchy to move, I move. You know the feeling.
Yeah, I know the feeling, but right now you're moving back to the hospital.
No point in it.
Listen, you need the operation. It's the only way that we'll be able to know how to help you.
The best way to help me is to leave me alone, turn me loose.
Another thing. My mother is at the hospital waiting to see you.
Your mother? Hetty?
Yeah, she heard that you were ill, and, well, she thought you two might have some things to talk over.
She came all the way from Kansas just to see me. That woman must be plumb crazy.
Probably.
Hey, son, got a paper for you to sign?
Get ready, will you?
The Titanic's out back. You pressing charges or not?
Nah, forget it. Call an ambulance. Hurry.
You're not operating?
The way I feel, I'm not sure if I'd cure him or decapitate him. Trapper can handle it.
Is it very bad?
He started to bleed into his abdomen, and then he went into shock.
That's crazy, isn't it? It's like an emotional seesaw. I keep telling myself, why are you so worried about this man? He is not your husband anymore. I want him to live.
He'll live, Mom. He's too ornery to die.
Don't hate him, dear, please.
I'm trying not to. But it isn't easy, you know, not after what he did to you, to us.
Stop it.
No, I'm just saying.
I said stop it. I don't want to hear any more about it.
I'm starting the 4th unit of blood now, Trapper.
Okay, Pete, thanks. Give me a little more retraction.
Try this one.
Yeah, that's better. All right, suction. There's the problem. Tumor eroded right into the blood vessel and it blew.
How's it look?
No way to clear this lesion. Wow, what a mess.
Shit.
No, thanks. You know, for a large, important hospital, you certainly have terrible magazines. Even in Green Oaks, Kansas, we have better magazines than that.
What'd you find?
The lesion was unresectable. Extensive metastases. We did a palliative procedure to ease the pain, make you more comfortable.
What are you telling us?
He's telling us it was hopeless.
Is that true?
Cancer was everywhere.
Oh, good Lord.
At best, he's got 6 months or a year. I'm sorry.
Not bad for a dying man, huh?
How you feeling?
Like I'm gonna live forever. My feet have started to itch. That's a good sign. Your mother still in town?
She's here.
They're getting ready to turn me loose. I wonder what she's waiting for.
She's been waiting for you to get a little stronger.
No, I've been waiting for me to get a little stronger.
Daddy? I can't believe this. Is that really you? Come here.
Hello, George.
I'll leave you two alone.
No, you wait, please. It's important.
Hetty, I swear you're more beautiful right now than the day I ran out on you.
You didn't run out on me. I forced you out.
Beautiful woman. Terrible memory. Very forgetful.
George, don't you make fun of me. It's taken me 27 years to get up the courage to say these things. I want you to hear them.
I'm considering having a very convenient relapse right
Just
about
let the
now.
lady talk, all right?
Honey, for years your father wanted to leave Green Oaks. He hated that hardware store we had. That he felt stifled, buried, kept wanting to push back the horizons, embrace the whole singing world.
Kid stuff and lousy poetry.
One more word and I'm gonna pull the plug on you.
I was afraid to leave. Little Hetty just wouldn't go. Then the Fogarty Brothers Jug Band came to town, and they needed another musician.
Don't believe it. It was one of them carnival dancers from the circus. I left a wife and kid for a set of shimmering spangles.
Not true. You wanted that band job. We talked it over. I told him to try the job out for a while. And if it worked out, I promised to take the baby and join him wherever he was. Well, it worked out. He called. He wrote, pleading for me to join him.
Never told me any of this. Why?
You were just a little child. You couldn't understand.
I wasn't always a child.
I was a coward. A victim of my own lies. I never answered his letters. I didn't accept his calls. And then one day, well, they just stopped coming. Oh, George, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Hetty, it's all right.
It isn't all right. See, honey, for years, you've been hating the wrong one. And I let you do it.
Let me tell you, that's a fine lady, that mother of yours. But she's lying, you know. She's lying.
Yes, sir.
What have you got there?
Oh, nothing, just a small, bashful patient. Excuse me.
After 10 years, I think I get some respect, if nothing else.
Oh, hi, Stan.
You all right, John?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not. I'm really upset with what happened in the conference room.
Conference room?
You haven't heard?
No, I haven't. Well, yes. I mean, I hear so many things.
Vandals.
Vandals?
Deliberate, malicious destruction. I mean, they desecrated those hallowed walls.
That's disgusting. Let me...
Stan, I wouldn't go in there. It's really too upsetting. I know how much this hospital means to you.
Nonsense, John. One has to face reality. Stand aside.
What to say? A party for me? I can't believe it.
Well, believe it.
Oh, I believe it, don't you?
I never expected anything like this. I mean, a little dip, maybe a few cookies. Okay, how did anybody find out that it's my 10th anniversary?
Just a lucky guess.
I could cry.
Wir alle lieben die Stanley, wir alle lieben die Stanley, wir alle lieben die Stanley.
Ich bin euch ein wirklicher Freund.
You sure I can't talk you into staying longer?
You say I got 6 months to a year. I'm not going to spend it in a place like this. Nothing personal, of course. Thank you, Doctor.
If you need anything, holler.
But you want to come with me, Hetty?
Oh, George, I couldn't.
Why not? I can't offer you anything with some bad music, a few laughs, and a lot of surprises.
That's what I'm afraid of, the surprises. Can you forgive me?
Ah. Ha. What were you doing under there?
Finishing touches. She should run pretty well now.
Oh. That's mighty nice of you.
You know, the two of them, two of us, make a pretty good convoy.
When you're needed someplace where you are, you don't have to run.
So long, Dad. Let's get back to work.